1520 a.m. on your radio dial, but today I am Lynn Brown with the Hotspot. So whichever name you choose to call me that. But today it's the Hotspot with me, Lynn Brown. And this morning I have with me Idella Grissom. Idella, welcome.
Thank you, Miss Lynn.
Well, today we're going to be talking a little bit about you and what's going on in the community of Pompano Beach and some of the great things that are happening here. So I want to start out with you first. So why don't you tell me a little bit about Idella? I love the name Idella. You know, in a way, it's kind of like backwards with the Della Reese. So when I think of Idella, I think of Della Reese.
Yes.
And so, you know, that's a great name, a great person to be mimicked after. So tell me about you, because we want to make you great.
Okay. Well, I'm a fifth generation Pompanoan. I was born and raised here in Pompano Beach, Florida. Okay. I live, work, and serve here in Pompano Beach. I went to Ely High School, graduated from Blanche Ely High School, went on to college to an HBCU in Atlanta, Georgia, where I started my career. I just recently moved back from Atlanta. I had took a 17-year hiatus and went there to go to school and then also work in the same field as far as community involvement.
Okay, with that community involvement, was it working with just in the music industry, or was it just working with nonprofits?
Actually, I started out in the music industry. I've had the awesome privilege of working with some of the greats. One of my very good friends and people who actually gave me my first big break was Chris Bridges. We all know him as Ludacris. And I ran his marketing campaign, his grassroots marketing campaign, this first initiative when he was a radio disc jockey on 97.5.
Wow.
Yeah, so from there I went into actually throwing events, managing and producing events for nonprofits, and also in the entertainment industry. I worked for Fremantle TV and United Front Media that put on the Chili Project.
Yes.
And, which a lot of great people I was able to come in contact with and a privilege to be working with.
Well, it sounds like you have did, you know, usually you are not a rookie, but you are a seasoned career person doing these great things in the community. And the wonderful thing is you've decided to come back home and do this. So tell me a little bit about the city of Pompano Beach.
Well, first and foremost, Lynn, it's very important to me to give back. And community is first and foremost.
Right.
My grandparents and parents have instilled that in me. My dad has a organization, his name is Bo Holloway, by the name of AFAM Proud, and it's African Americans proud of their heritage and their history of who we are and our purpose of being. So in the first line of influence is to serve and to be committed to your community.
Right.
Because if you look around and our neighborhoods and minority neighborhoods, we're the ones that really need that influence and that exposure into certain avenues. And my avenue is the arts.
Right.
So that brings us to Pompano Beach Arts.
Right here at Hotspot.
Exactly.
Well, with that being said, I know that you've done events in the past in Atlanta and all of that. So what are you going to be doing here in the city of Pompano Beach, and who's sponsoring it, this whole, the different things that you're going to be doing? Do you have a backing, shall I say? So tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, well, like I said, I work for Pompano Beach Arts, who we program and manage all of the city's key cultural venues here. So we're very proud of that because the space we're in right now is the Old Bailey's Hotel, which was born and alive, and you know, this was actually the arts district in the 1920s.
Oh wow!
Right. So they renovated this entire space. We've programmed it. We have some phenomenal programs coming out of here each and every week. Our number one program is called Lyrics Lab. It's so dope. It's very, you know, you have the ambiance of the art, and people from the community come up to actually do poetry and to sing and to show their unique talents.
Okay, great.
So, but we have coming up, which I'm most proud of, is this one, the Festival of Praise Gospel Concert. We have a wonderful purple carpet all of the heavy hitters, the biggest and brightest names in gospel music.
I see that. You
Grammy
have
Award-
Hezekiah Walker,
Yes.
Fred Hammond, Donnie McClurkin, and Kim Burrell.
Yes.
With all of those, I know that should be a sellout. Where is that event going to be? Because I'm so excited.
Well, I'm glad you asked, because it's going to be at the amphitheater. Yes, I know you probably haven't heard, but the amp is
Wow.
back. Yes.
Yes, really.
We are back. We've been being programmed. We've been programming the amphitheater all year. We've had about 12 programs and events already. Concerts, festivals, you name it. All family fun entertainment, but we're excited to be open, and we're excited to be bringing Festival Praise Concert Tour to Pompano.
You know, that's something awesome, because, you know, we need more of that community involvement. And this is you bringing out a little bit of something for everyone.
Yes.
And the reason why I say that, because gospel, right here in the city of Pompano Beach, this is quartet heaven.
Yes.
So when we're talking gospel, and this is where everybody comes from. I can remember from a kid, from the age of 14, I started going to church in the city of Pompano Beach, and I did not stop until about, I ain't gonna tell my age, so we're gonna leave it right there. So what's gonna go along with that purple carpet VIP thing you got going on?
Okay, so it is only for politicians, community leaders, a lot of the pastors, and we have T-Dog and Whitney Rawls going to be hosting the red carpet. We have Commissioner Ed Phillips from District 4, who is actually our honorary chairperson.
Oh, right.
Mayor Fisher, the Broward County Commissioner Dale Holness will also, and also let me not forget, Florida State Senator Chris Smith will be in the house.
Awesome people. That's gonna be the red carpet.
It is
That
purple carpet.
Purple.
Yes. And the reason why we chose the purple carpet, because it represents royalty.
Yes.
And we are kingdom kids.
Yes, we
At the
are.
end
Yes,
of the
we
day.
are. I must say.
And then
No.
also for the month of October, it's also the National Day for women who are dealing with domestic violence.
Yes,
So-
October is Domestic Violence Month.
It sure is.
And Breast Cancer Month too, as
Oh.
well. So it's all about the women. So yes, you gotta.
That's right. So we're going to show up and represent. We're planning to have a packed house. It's going to be about 3,000 plus, a very diverse crowd. People coming out to support these artists. We love Fred Hammond, Donnie, Kim, and also Hezekiah Walker. So we're really
Yes.
excited about it.
You know, Pompano Beach is the heart of gospel music in Broward County. So, you know, and that's so exciting. So what else will be coming up after this?
Before we move on, I'd like to talk about how we actually made this a community event.
Yes, please do.
We wrote out an amazing initiative with the Festival of Praise fundraiser.
Okay.
So in turn, what happens is we've gathered many of the churches who've come and support us for this fundraiser
Right.
in the city of Pompano, and also the Tri-County area, not just Pompano, but we've let it out to Miami, to Fort Lauderdale,
Right.
And to certain organizations.
Palm Beach.
In Palm Beach,
Yes.
exactly. So they get a percentage of the proceeds from the concert, from ticket
You
sales.
know, that is really getting community involvement, because a lot of times there are major concerts that come, and usually the churches don't know about it, especially the small churches. I find that the small churches are always left out. You know, the big churches, they might know, and they might, if you want to go get tickets, you may be able to purchase them at a large church. But this time, you're including the small churches as well.
You know what, you're right, because it's the small churches that are buying this music.
Yes.
Not to say that the big churches don't, but when you have to think about any product on the market, it's the people.
Right.
It's the smaller churches who are
Right.
supporting these artists, who are buying these music, who buy the majority of the products. It's about the people at the end of the day, and those we are the ones individually, collectively as a whole, who
right.
are supporting,
Venues like this.
Exactly. So quite naturally, that's who I wanted to target. I did not want to leave them behind.
Right.
You know, first mind thinks, okay, from the 80-20 rule to go after the 20% because they're the larger group.
Right. But they're really not the larger group, because
But
when you-
collectively, it's the smaller churches.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we are partnering with Hot 105 and 99 Jams and WEXY, because WXY has such a unique market with devout, Bible Belt believing Christians who we know are listening and
all
who
the
are
time,
buying.
all the time, all the time.
Yes.
Oh, and you know what? Shout outs. big shout out to the Westside Gazette, one of the oldest and largest newspapers in South Florida. Also, a big shout out to ACE, which is a community involvement organization that teaches technology to students in the community. We want to make sure, and also, that's it, you know what, I'm forgetting a very important date. October 15th, meet us there. As a matter of fact, why don't y'all beat us there? Make sure you have your tickets in hand. If you need tickets, you know where to go.
www.ticketmaster.com, or you can get your tickets at pompanobeacharts.org. Oh, and let me not forget, Prodouadic Productions is putting on an amazing play that's happening right here in our city, Pompano Beach, at the E. Pat Larkin Center.
And what's the name of that play?
It's called Mirror Coworker.
You mean like it mirror your image? It could be you.
Exactly.
Right.
November 13th. Get your tickets now at your local churches, or you can go to Prodouadic.com.
Well, thank you for tuning into the Hot Spot, and make sure you stay tuned to us on the next review with us. And as I always say on the radio, peace, love, have peace with a pump. I love you for free, and stay jelly bean happy.